What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and with the return of Fuck Shit Friday, y'all are gonna be getting it a little bit early because I'm recording it at the same time I'm going to record uh, Black Ink Crew. So I'm gonna upload them both and probably just release them early. For those of y'all that have been missing it, it is bad. Now it's gonna run a little bit different. Fuck Shit Friday is a week compilation of all the drama that then went on social media, be it coming from a political point of view or entertainment. And I even don't mind doing some local stories. I don't mind if it's something that we could talk about, you know, as a weekend review. Then I don't mind talking about it because I look it up. Um, when I put the post up, if I don't get, if y'all don't help me out, because see, I'm not on social media the way I used to be. I don't have the time. So when I put the post up, I put the post up every Wednesday. And if they give you guys Wednesday and Thursday to give me your ideas or topics you want my opinion on, then I'll do the video every Friday morning for starting next week. But if I don't get anything, then that's why you won't see anything because, like I said, I don't have time to sit there and talk about go look up stuff. And if you want me to talk about it, I need just a little participation in you all responding to the post. Even if you gotta email me, if you're not on social media beyond YouTube, you can email me. My email address is always down in the description box of every video I upload. So if you, what we're gonna do for Shit Friday is, if I see it and it's a story that we're talking about, I'll take it on. If y'all know something when the posts come up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, um, send me the stuff so I can be prepared. Cause Thursday night is when I really get the video together and I record it Friday morning before I leave out. So, uh, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do Fuck Shit Friday. But if you don't see a video come up, that means nobody gave me anything to talk about. And if y'all give me stuff, then you will be guaranteed to get the video. Cause I just don't have time to go look all this stuff up. Now, somebody had asked me down on Instagram just a few minutes ago about what I thought about this new tour that Toni is going on. Toni Braxton is going on, and I guess she's doing it as a promotional tour for her new album, Sex and Cigarettes, I think it's coming out. And that Tracy had been removed off the tour. Tamar was still on there. And they were asking me what I thought about the whole situation. Well, what I really honest to God think about that is I'm not trying to be mean. And I like Tracy, and some of her songs I did listen to on her last effort. But Tracy is the least talented of the sisters. She don't really, and then we know she tends to mess up choreography. She be all off and stuff. So I'm more inclined to believe it was a business decision opposed to any pettiness that could be going on between the Braxton sisters now in conjunction with what's being released to us on the Braxton Family Value show that come on every Thursday night. It's gonna come on tonight. I don't think that it has anything to do with Tamar saying to Toni, look, you going to have to drop her off for this too. I don't want to deal with her because she done made me mad for the things that they saying about my ex, well, my husband, my estranged husband. I think it was a business decision. Let's just be real. When it comes down to it, it's all about who can put Buddhists in the seat. Tamar can put Buddhists in the seat. Toni is a legend. That goes without saying. How many people can Tracy truly put inside the seat? That's what I think that happened. They made a business decision, and Tracy obviously was cool with it. I ain't heard no rumblings about her being upset about it. Maybe she knows she not ready. I heard she had a new project coming out. Maybe that got delayed, so she won't really have anything new that she want to perform on this tour. So she opted out. We don't know what happened. I don't care that much. I mean, if I'm gonna see it, I'm gonna see it. I can't tell you whether or not I'm gonna go see the Sex and Cigarette tour because she might not even come close to me. But if she do, and I feel like I want to go see her because I do Bob Tony, that I might go see it, and then I come back to tell y'all what the fuck happened at the concert. But that's what I think about it. I don't feel like it was nothing necessarily shady. It just was a better business sense to keep Tamar and let her headline with Toni. It's about money. So that's my thoughts on it right there. Then what else did y'all ask me before I actually get to the stuff that I wrote down to talk about? Um, Chapel like me, I can't remember. I know it was that. That was one of the things. Oh, while I got you on the line, before I begin into the topics that we really gonna talk about, I'm gonna go and tell you now. You can pause this video and go get you a cool drink or a snack or both, bitch, whatever one. Cause this might run long. I'm just gonna run it with y'all for a minute, and I'm gonna run it till I get tired or the shit start recording. One of the two, okay? Um, Next week, there's a possibility that everything will be on delay with me. You might not see me on social media, period, next week. Y'all know I don't never ask nobody for nothing, and I ain't finna start today. I'm just gonna tell you like this. Sometime in life, unexpected expenses come up, and you have to tend to them, and something has to sometimes suffer as a result of you having to take care of the more important issue that came about, okay? So there's a possibility that I might not be around for, at least a week and a half or something like that. I don't know. Um, we'll see. I always believe that, God performs miracles. I know that to be true because he's done that with me. And so there's a possibility that I will be here. But as of right now, just to give you guys a heads up, there's a possibility I may go off the grid for, maybe a few minutes, but I'm coming back. It ain't got nothing to do with me being sick or nothing because I'm not sick. As a matter of fact, I feel very well as far as my health. I'm not having any complications whatsoever. This would be in conjunction with something else. And like I said, I'm not a person, that come down here and dump my shit on y'all and expect y'all to do something about it. I'm not expecting nothing. I'm just letting you know so that when you hit me up because you see me absent from the roll call and you go to my social media sites and leave these messages or whatnot that you will probably leave, don't be upset that I don't answer. I don't see the shit. I will get back on to it as quickly as possible. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'll come back when I can, but I will come back, okay? Now, with that shit being said, child, let's roll on into Fuck Shit Friday, the reason for the season, and I will upload Black Ink Crew, uh, New York, my review for that after I get off of here doing this right here, cause I wanted to get this done first, cause a lot of y'all have been saying to me that you missed this episode we do with each other every week. So I explained that, my scheduling was so erratic and I didn't know how I was going to be able to fit in doing any of these reviews or any of the videos I do, along with a full-time school schedule as well as a full-time uh, job. So, child, here I am to do the best I can do in efforts to bring this shit back to you. I kind of missed it too, because we really did have some wonderful conversations down in the panty section. And I don't want to, I like talking to y'all. I really do. That's why I am present in my comment section, because if you care enough about me to click on these videos and talk to me and if you care enough to click on my video, sit through them ads and then watch my video, the least I can do is speak back to you. Even if you're a troll, bitch, troll lives matters too over here, okay? That's how I feel. Anyway, let's jump on into the topics that I came up with for us to talk about this week. 81-year-old ex-wife of the late Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, she passed away. It was kind of unexpected because although she had been in and out of the hospitals for an unnamed reason, they never told us why. Nobody expected her to pass away, and she did. And baby, the people of South Africa is in mourning. That lady was a crusader against apartheid. Even the 27, 28 years her husband, or was it 26 years? Anyway, her husband went to jail, prison for all that time, and she still was a crusader for the civil liberties of people of South Africa. She was a pioneer in the game, and many, many will miss her. I don't know that she married anyone else after her and Nelson Mandela divorced back in, I think, in 96 or 97. I don't think she ever did, but my condolences to the family, the friends, and the people of South Africa who loved her. Take your rest, Miss Winnie. Job well done down here. This week also marked the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. He is the civil rights leader who was in Memphis, Tennessee on April the 4th, 1968, to support striking sanitation workers when he was shot on the balcony of the Lorraine Hotel and subsequently died from those injuries sustained. We can never forget Martin Luther King, and we never will, because many of us today, as African American people, black people, colored, we enjoy some of the liberties that we have today because of Martin Luther King and many, many others along with him who fought for us to have to be able to sit here and have somewhat of an equal right in this world. So I watched all of I saw the shows on TV about him and everything. He's one of my favorite historical figures, Martin Luther King. Not just because of the I have a dream speech that everybody seems to know. It's he was a much deeper man than that, and in reading up on him and watching different things on TV and documentaries about him, he's worthy of the admiration that myself and many others feel for him. This week would have also been the 90th birthday of poet, actress, civil rights leader, the late Maya Angelou. And I was reading up on Maya Angelou, and y'all, did y'all know that Maya Angelou stopped celebrating her birthday, which is on the actual date that he passed away or was killed, Martin Luther King? They said back on April 4th, 1968, she was living in Texas, and she stopped celebrating her birthday almost, so for at the age of 40, because of that being the day that commemorated Martin Luther King's assassination. According to what's said in the biography written by Donna Martin Agins, and on April 4th, 1968, Maya was in Texas preparing all her face for a birthday celebration, and when a friend came and told her that Martin had been assassinated. Years later, in an interview that Maya Angelou did, she said that her life basically stopped for a few days because she was in total disbelief that a great man, great dreams, great dreamers, this man who dared to love anybody could be killed before he was able to see his dreams come to fruition. And because of that, she for years did not celebrate her birthday. It was a painful reminder of King's death, the late poet said. Did you know that for 30 years, her and Coretta Scott King, who is Martin's widow, would either meet with each other, call each other, or send each other's flowers every April 4th? I thought that was just very, very, very interesting and a part of Black History facts. So I wanted to share that with y'all, so I did. Now, girl, I was minding my business. Like I'm usually always doing when she come to me, I'm minding my business. I don't bother nobody. I'm in a lane of my own and I stays in it, okay? But I'm sitting down here chilling, you know what I'm saying, doing me. And I started getting tagged in clips from ABC, CNN. I mean, I was just getting tagged, girl. And I said, what the hell going on? One of them hit me in the inbox down there on Messenger, dealing with Facebook. And she was like, girl, you know they saying that somebody shot somebody down to the YouTube headquarters in California. And the first thing I thought when I saw that message, the girl sent me, thank you, baby. You know who you is. I don't call people names unless I forewarn you that I will. So I didn't tell you I was gonna mention that you brought this story to me. You the one that made me look for it, so I won't put your name out there. But you watch every video, you see who you are. Thank you for the info, honey. But girl, first thing I thought, and no lie, y'all, that's the first thing hit my head when I heard that they done fuck with the wrong person. Google AdSense coin, and the bitch done went crazy. Now, two things I didn't know when I said that. I didn't know that I was speaking some actual factuals, and I didn't know that it was a her opposed to a he. Girl. So I went researching, right? And the reason why, let's backtrack before I get into the actual story. Everybody that been watching, that's an avid YouTube watcher or a content creator that also watches other people videos or whatnot, y'all know we've been going through it with Google AdSense in relation to monetization. Was no fault of our own, but some bigger YouTubers decided to do some stupid shit. Two of them, namely PewDiePie and Logan Paul, and as a result thereof, we've been struggling to make our metrics so that we could keep getting our cute little coin. Now, when that began to happen, the conversation was arised in several videos of different YouTubers, to include myself, stating that we might not, the good days of the 18 to 2,000, $3,000 checks and shit, it might be over. If you've been chilling, I suggest you stop your chill and get you another source of income coming through your household. Because if you were solely dependent upon YouTube, it was at that point you knew that your ass was gonna be on the streets, and you was gonna be fucking hungry if you didn't come up with another game plan. YouTube just was not paying the fucking bills. Not for us anyway. So, you know, I was thinking to myself, I know this probably about some damn Google AdSense coin, but I wonder how serious is it, because everybody knew that when they started demonetizing our videos and shit at the drop of a dime, that them checks weren't gonna look the same. And I've always believed from day one, you don't never let you're supposed to always try to have multiple streams of income coming in your house. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna try to get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I fall short. But I ain't gonna sit here and just sit every month and wait on the 22nd of the month for these people to tell me good job enough to give me a check. Now they do that shit, but I can assure y'all, I don't get no YouTube check that's so big that it'll cover the cost of electric, gas, water, internet, and other things I need in my home. You don't pay for no gas. Bitch, all that YouTube check do is sometimes it'll buy a bitch a couple of new quaffs. It allows me to continue my passion with makeup and playing with it. But it don't really take care of my bills. So at the time, I'm looking at it like, I know this is about that damn Google monetization bullshit. But really? We gonna go this far? And then as I began to find out information, this is what I came upon. A lady by the name of Nasim Ogdom, 39-year-old YouTube content creator, um, decided that she was upset with YouTube. She had did several videos on her platforms here down on YouTube, complaining about being demonetized on some of her videos and age restricted on others, which ultimately affects your coin. Okay? Now, for those of y'all who are not content creators and don't know exactly how it all goes about, you can have an age restriction um, label placed on your videos, and it don't stop your money, but it slows it down, because with age restriction you still have ads that may run on it from time to time, but they won't run on there as frequently as it would run if the video had been considered age appropriate. That's what that means. The reason why I know so well about that age restriction, Last week, I woke up to an email from YouTube about my video where I reviewed the Queen's Supreme Court. They put an age restriction up on my video. Now, y'all know, everybody know I got a little mouth on me. You know, I tend to sometimes will cuss a bitch out. Yes, I will. You know what I'm saying? But I don't cuss no more than I normally cuss, and I've seen other people do quite worse. Now, they put that age restriction on my video. An ad will still run upon my video, but I won't run as often because my video is not in circulation where everybody can see it. Because I didn't break the rules of the community guidelines set up by YouTube, but because of probably the cussing I did in there, that's the reason why they flagged it. I ain't gonna say nobody did it because YouTube they review these videos. They could have been that. I'm not accusing nobody of shit, and it really ain't no sweat off my damn back because it's not my only source of income. I appealed it, but they came back and told my ass still, girl, we reviewed this and we still came up with the same decision. So I said, thank you, Jesus, because it could have been a whole lot worse. Well, Miss Ogden can't accept that. You see what I'm saying? And see, this is where I feel like, in a way, the police department in their area is kind of negligent. Now, this lady been going on tirades on YouTube in her videos about this situation, and she's been calling and talking to representatives at YouTube, all of which kept telling her, girl, you doing something that, makes it to where we have to put an age restriction on your videos. Now, to her, she may have been just an animal rights activist and a girl that did exercise in her videos, but the way you do that in these videos can determine whether or not they feel that it's appropriate for all audiences or they put an age restriction on there. I saw one that it wasn't that bad, but I mean, I can understand you probably don't want your girl child or your boy child cutting on no video on this type of exercise she doing. I don't know. It's to each his own. And we work for Google, so it's at their discretion what can run on their servers, and we can't get mad about it. We can't. At the very most you can do is appeal and hope that they reverse their decision that they have made on your channel. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and oftentimes they take their damn time, because I was really shocked to get a response back from that appeal I made about them putting the age restriction on my video as fast as they did. Sometimes people have to wait quite a while before they get a response back, because just like they answered my video appeal for the age restriction, I have requested a manual review of videos that had limited ads running on them. And child, I've been forgot about this shit. And then I'll get an email saying that they reviewed it and they put the monetization back on there. Okay, fine, bitch. That still don't help me really, because that video probably been out about a month. And we all know the first 24 to 48 hours is where this shit really counts the most. So you ain't really did shit. You done made me miss shit. Hopefully people that that find me and like my content and go back and watch some of my older videos will watch that video and the ad runs and they allow it to play. That's my saving grace. I might be able to get something out of that. But when the traffic was hottest, I was missing out because y'all ran limited ads. Bottom line is, that's what happens here. You can't get in your fields and decide that you're going to go down to the headquarters of YouTube and pull out your gun and shoot people because you're frustrated. We all have felt the brunt of the YouTube demonetization and all that shit that has gone on in the last couple of years with YouTube. I feel it. My sister girls, my sister circle love things have felt it. Other content creators that I speak to or I watch their videos, they have felt the brunt of this shit. We ain't none of us getting up, going down to YouTube and pulling no damn gun and shooting nobody, because it's not going to solve not a damn thing. And then I felt like I was saying before, the police failed this family because the girl went missing for 2 days after being so angry with YouTube. Her father contacted their local authorities in the area, told them that she was missing and what he feared she may do. Now he might not have said, "I think she gonna go down to headquarters and act a goddamn fool," but he said enough to let them know that this woman is not on the right straight on the right thinking path, and we need to be checking out for her. So when the police did find her 2 days later sleeping in her car only 30 minutes from the location of the YouTube headquarters, why did we not at least search her? Because it don't sound like you searched her, because she came there with the gun. Now she could have got the gun when she got there. That's possible. You don't know who she know. But I'm just looking at it from a realistic point of view, and one of probably many points of views that could be out there. The fact that he said she is angry and tripping with YouTube should have prompted the police that did find her sleeping in her car to at very least check the car. The fact that you done been told she out of her mind and you done found her sleeping in this car would have been, to me, probable cause to at least do a primary search. But they didn't. And as a result thereof, this lady has gone down to the YouTube headquarters and shot 3 people and ended up shooting her damn self as well, taking her life. The other 3 people, although one was in critical condition, they expect to survive. And all because you mad over some monetization. I get frustrated. YouTube be trying my spirit sometimes. Why do y'all think a lot of us don't even put the title in of what we're talking about in the script? I mean, in the title part of the videos. I had somebody ask me that, and I was like, "Well, damn, do you common sense?" I've been told y'all I was gonna try my best to stay, under the wire, not be detected by they bots in any kind of way, cause I need my monetizations on my videos. Yes, this is a hobby, but it's a hobby that turned into a money making situation for me. And if I can sit here and talk and get paid, why wouldn't I want that? But I ain't never mad enough to go down there to YouTube and pull no gun out and hurt no damn body. Now, it's 3 people lives forever changed and traumatized by how this lady act, and then her family has to prepare to bury her. Lives forever damaged over a YouTube Google AdSense coin. I could see why they was flagging some of her videos, because I did catch it before YouTube snatched her channel down. But I don't understand, why was it that deep for her that she would want to do something like that? That's too much, in my opinion. It's too much. I don't understand why the hell you will allow YouTube to push you to the edge like that. But you never know what a person going through. But that's what's been going on, and I don't really want to do too much more talking about it, because I'm running the risk right now. They probably going, I don't know. From what I've been hearing, everybody that's doing videos about this YouTube shooting at the headquarters are having their videos demonetized. There's a possibility they might demonetize this one. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, I'll take that down. Or they gonna run limited ads on it. That's alright, cause I believe that what's for me is for me. And if God intends for me to make a dime off this video, then so shall it be, regardless of what YouTube try to do to me as a result of talking about what I always talk about, and that's current events and shit. That's a current event. I hate that shit went down, but I mean, what can we do? If you out here on YouTube because you think that this is going to pay your bills, then stop making your videos. Go find you another source of another way to make money. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Not at no level like what we on. The people that I attract, no. You might get you a nice cute check here and there. Every now and again, girl, you'll make a video and you go look at them analytics and shit, you be like, well, bitch, what? Bitch, you mean to tell me I can order some Fenty Beauty this month? I mean, some months are good, some months are not. But we all are up under this policy that YouTube is doing now, and we ain't really got no choice. Only choice you got is to deal with it or take your shit to another platform and build from them. There ain't many other places you can go and do this, okay? It's other ones building now because they see what YouTube doing, but it ain't nobody. I mean, Google. I don't always agree with what Google decisions they make regarding my channel, but I'm grateful for the fact that I'm here because I could be making nothing and just running my mouth. I'm grateful for what I got, you know. Now I will stand up and fight if I feel like you're trying to fuck over me, but like I said, I'm kind of at the mercy of YouTube, just like every other content creator. Only people that got a little say in and YouTube listen to is the ones with the millions and hundreds and thousands of people. Us that's under the 100,000 subscriber umbrella, girl, they'll do a little for you. They ain't gonna do no whole lot for you. You don't mean shit to them till you get that plaque, bitch. That's what it seemed like to me. I ain't got that plaque. Okay? They give you little perks in there. You know, I look down there and see I got the community tab. You know, I could be putting posts up on Facebook, opinion poll. I mean, on not Facebook, YouTube, opinion polls, and it'll appear in your timeline. Like, you know, if you subscribe to my channel, if I make a post on the community page, then it'll show up in your timeline of your the videos that have been uploaded by people you subscribe to. I could do that. I could do that now. I thank you, YouTube, for that perk. I don't use it because I don't shit. I do my post on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The fuck am I mean, I ain't knocking nobody to do, but I don't have the extra time to think to do this shit. Every time I think about putting an opinion poll or just saying something to the people that subscribe to my channel, child, by the time I think about that shit, usually whatever it was I was gonna put up there is already old news, and I be like, well, bitch, I forgot. Okay, I don't think to do it because I ain't been always had to. But that's a perk that come with getting a certain amount of subscribers. You get that community tab, and you can put post up, and it appears in your subscribers' timeline, just like it does with the other videos of people they subscribe to. I may start using that. Who knows? Shit, I don't know, but it's there. Bottom line of what I'm saying is, YouTube got to make their money. They gonna make their money off of us. And if we want to keep getting this little money they give us, then you just gotta play with the hand that was dealt you. If the people say that your shit ain't appropriate for all ages, then you take that age restriction. Pray that somebody watch that shit while an ad is running on it, and hopefully you can recoup some money. If not, just take it and learn from it. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that'll get your age restricted and that'll mess with your coin. But you don't get up and go down to the YouTube headquarters and get the pulling out your whammy and fly blasting everybody. Shout out to Orange Juice Johnson, whatever the fuck his name. Y'all remember that? I saw you walking in the rain, you know, shit like that. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I had to say about her. I just, girl, I don't understand. That was too extreme for me. Now, the next story we're gonna talk about is I touched on it just a little bit. I touched on just a little bit the other day. I did a Spreaker broadcast and we talked about Fabolous and Emily B. Now, let's backtrack. Let's do a timeline of events. We remember back in the early stages of Love and Hip Hop New York, she came on there. She was a stylist, but she was his woman. And we heard then how bad he used to treat her. Hell, Kimbella fucked the nigga, told her, and Chrissy beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember, y'all old Love and Hip Hop New York alumni, y'all know y'all was with us doing that there. I don't think I was making videos at that time when this shit first started. I know I wasn't. But this man nuts up on you back here in March cause you in LA at the same time. He in LA. He don't feel like you should be there. This man has sent you threatening text messages telling you how he would love to bash your head in with a baseball bat like Negan do them motherfuckers over there on The Walking Dead. Okay? You know that there are weapons in the home. So you call your brother and your daddy over there to remove the weapons because you feel like it may be some truth to him saying, I want to kill your ass. And I got a bullet for your people too. You call them over there to get the guns, and just so happen Fabolous shows up at the house, and we all saw the aftermath of how shit went down. Now, here's my point. We probably ain't never seen. Many of y'all was down on social media saying, I can't see Fabolous being the type of man that'll fight a woman and especially fight her to the point where he knock out her two front damn teeth. I can't see that. That ain't who he gave us. You're exactly right. That's who he gave you. He gave you the type of man who would never put his hands on a woman. That just because that's what he showed you, don't mean that that's necessarily what it is. Now we gonna break down the fuckery that is both of them individually. Let's start with Emily B. First of all, any man that really loves and respects you won't be on social media pretty much with other bitches flaunt them in your face while you at home, the mother of his children. He ain't gonna do you like that. He ain't gonna cheat on you and embarrass you publicly. But we have seen that over the years with these two people. Emily, you have the ability to make a coin. Girl, you got some fashion sense about yourself. Folks know you. Why were you sitting there putting your dreams and aspirations on the sideline to be a woman to a man, to be the background to this nigga's foreground who don't even love and respect you enough to legitimize you? See, you shouldn't have called your father and your brother over. You should have handled your motherfucking business and got you and your children out of a situation that could potentially cause y'all major harm. Do I think it's the first time he hit you? Hell no. But this probably the first time he hit you to this magnitude. Fabolous. Got all these blessings around you, bruh. Got a couple bops out there. People respect you. They like you. But deep inside you, something ain't right. Because you're an angry person. And it's only an angry man who could do the things that he's being alleged to have done. So I'm not feeling you, bruh. I'm not feeling you. You could have left her before you beat her to the point where her teeth comes out. And how people can defend what he's done on social media is beyond me. Lil Mo, I'm hoping that you gave I'm gonna have to Olivia Pope this all the way down before I let my brother go down for something like this. Because you've known him for years and you've never known him to be this type of man. But are you with this man 24 hours a day? Do you live with him? It's many of my friends that don't know my crazy side because they don't live with me and they ain't never been put me in a position where I need to show them that. But that don't mean that the crazy don't live inside of me. Something wrong with him. So you wouldn't know about it. And I think it's mighty goddamn sad that we walk around here victim blaming. Oh, Emily should have did this, Emily should have did that. No, he should have kept his damn hands to himself and left the woman alone. Because now his ass facing 3 to 5 years. And he probably won't go to jail, but his name is forever tarnished. And he gonna have to come out his pocket. He gonna have to come out his pocket, fix a fucking mouth, and to pay restitution for what the fuck he's done, and they might ask him for some community service. All because, and then the bigger picture, them children. There are kids involved in this. How do you know these children won't forever be traumatized by what they done seen happen in their house? And this ain't the first time. This just the first time it probably ever got that bad. I don't want to see neither one of them do bad in life, but together they are toxic, and they don't need to be together. And that's all the fuck I gotta say about that. I don't give a damn what the game say. I don't give a damn what Lil Mo say. I don't care what the Fabolous stands out here, the few of y'all that is, because I ain't know Fabolous has stands, but apparently he does. And I don't care what y'all say. You can't blame her because she can't make him do shit. You got power over yourself. And if you ain't got enough sense enough to know that you're in a situation that ain't good for you and to leave, then stay in it and react to what's going on in there. And this is what you get. Your name being smeared all over social media. And Mr. Game, I'm going to tell you, like I tell all the rest of these celebrities, if you don't put your shit out there, we won't talk about it. You decided to be rich and famous. You have to give something to get something. Celebrity figures, they forfeit their privacy. You don't have the privacy I would have as a private citizen because I ain't famous. So knowing that is your situation, then common sense would say that I'm not going to put myself in situations I can't win in. I ain't finna let them catch me out here all crazy. You can't blame the public for talking about what we supposed to talk about, which is the shit that appears on the blogs and on our internet screens. You can't blame the public for having an opinion about information you did and let get out. Fuck the game and fuck Lil Mo. I ain't going deep on either one of them hoes because they don't mean shit to me. Fuck them. Safaree. Safaree Samuels of Wakanda, bitch. Wakanda. On a more serious note, Safaree got robbed, child, hours before an interview with Angie Martinez. So when he gets to the interview, he not his normal self. He ain't lively, bubbly, corny, all the things that make us love Safaree. He shook us, bitch. He shook us. He, in the words of my sweet niece, Rambling K, he is shook boots. Okay? He shook boots. And she asked what happened. And he eventually ended up telling her, I just got robbed by gunpoint. And I'm kind of like trying to process all of this. And people thought that was funny because he got emotional in that moment. And I'm like, what kind of motherfuckers is y'all? Because, and namely, I'm talking to T.I. with his fake ass gangster community dick having ass. That man was he was scared. Safaree ain't never gave us the impression that he was no gangster. Safaree ain't never gave us the impression that he about that life in them streets or none of that shit. He just a happy-go-lucky nigga that like fur coats and to make a bitch laugh every now and again. That's all it is. And he got when it comes to the rap, you know what I'm saying? They said for years he was the ghostwriter, and I can somewhat believe that, but as an artist himself, subpar. But I buy it sometime, every now and again. He ain't never came across like he was no hood nigga. He a happy-go-lucky nigga. So imagine this man who just minding his own business, coming out, getting ready to go where it is he need to go and tend to his business, have two men draw down on him and put a gun to him and his friend's head and rob him of his coins and his jewels. Well, imagine how that feel if you ain't never experienced that. Keep in mind, he fresh off of the fact that his uncle just got killed in pretty much the same fashion a couple of months ago, and he shared that with the world on Love and Hip Hop. Come on now, do you remember? Yeah, he got a right to be shook boots, bitch. If that ain't your life, then yes, that's gonna scare you. And let me tell you something. Even as a girl that grew up in the streets after my mother died, even I would have been somewhat shook by that shit. And y'all know, I'm a soldier girl. I'm a soldier. Okay, I would have been shook boots in that moment because his life flashed before his eyes. He don't know them niggas. What if them niggas would have shot him? His life would have ended right then, that day, at that moment. So anybody that can't understand what the fuck he feeling and y'all coming down on him to the point where he got to come out and explain himself about how he responded to a motherfucker doing something to him. And baby, let me tell you something. I'm all about hood code. I'm telling you, I know hood code, but I'm also a working class citizen in this world. And if you do something to me, bitch, I'm snitching. If I can't get you, you going. I would tell the peoples on your ass. And you can try to besmirchify. Shout out to Don King, because that's where that shit come from. My name all you want to. But it's that snitch bitch that live to tell the story and recoup their losses. Safaree, tell what you know. And it's good that he did, because had he not called the police and tried to take the law into his own hands, he could have ended up in trouble as well. He responded by calling the police who were in the area at the time and able to apprehend two of the three people that took this man, through this trauma. And anybody that feel like he ain't, doing the right thing because he got emotional about his life flashing before his eyes and the theft of his shit, then that let me know who you are, because you ain't got shit and you don't understand the value of working hard for shit. Fuck you, ho. That's what I feel about that. Keep your head up, Safaree. I stand with you, child. I stand with you. I stand with you. Mm-hmm. Now, I hope my... Okay, I tell you what, because this is probably finna... Child, I got one more story, but I'm going to do the story over on another video. Be your part 2 to this. Be back, bitch.